Okay, so I headed out to the shop again a little earlier today. Sun's still out. Gonna work on the tractor. There she is. So yesterday got all these, was out here, got all these manifolds off, exhaust and intake manifolds off, all the fan off the front and all of its bracketry. Discovered this great big crack in the block. Still a mystery there, what will happen and how that will all get worked out. Pulled off this, there was a bent up metal shield over this here that connects the bow housing or the engine motor to the transmission. Going to eventually take that apart and see if the transmission will turn, and then begin to see if the motor will turn as well. So, but right now I'm going to concentrate on the head. I'm going to get all the head bolts out and maybe remove that head. It's going to be really heavy. I don't have a crane here right now or a cherry picker, so I'm not sure if that will come off or not. And I lent out my tractor, my John Deere, to the church. They need to do some work, so don't have my John Deere here right now either to use the forks and pull it off. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get that off, and maybe not. So one step at a time. Okay, so I had to cut one of the studs here. One of the nuts was too frozen, couldn't vice grip it, nothing, so just cut it. Got this one off, and now you can see that this assembly is popping right off of there, which is kind of encouraging because this sat out in the rain for so long and rusty and didn't look like it would move at all, but it actually is moving around. And I actually had a couple of these moving. There's one, it's kind of loose a little bit. See that there? So anyway, I'm not sure I can reuse any of this, but it is coming off, which is great. All right, back to it. Okay, here we are, and working on the tractor and getting this head off. Look at that, huh?
Oops.
Oops. Sometimes working on an old tractor gets dangerous. But that's the head coming off. Back to it. So, my love came out here to help me. She's videoing right now, and we're trying to get this head off, and it's actually pretty encouraging. It's loose. If you look over here, you can see the movement. We got some pry bars in between, and what's really intriguing is if you look up here, these I thought were completely frozen in. I think they're frozen down here, but I'm really encouraged that they're moving. I mean, they didn't look like they would ever move again, so that's a good thing. But got a chain hooked to it. We really could use a lift, which we don't have right now, but we'll have to get that eventually. I'm gonna jump up here and give it a try, but I think these push rods are frozen in the block, so if I start lifting, I'll give it a try, but I kind of doubt that it's gonna come up. So anyhow, one step at a time. Got all of the push rods out, amazingly. They were so corroded and so stuck. You couldn't even tell there was a hole there for them to slide in, and they're out, which is great. Took a pair of pliers, worked each one slowly. Now I'm trying to get this head off. Bit of a challenge. So I put a piece of wood under here, so there's no risk of it falling down smashing my fingers. Thing is, get it up, get it turned, and get it set down. We're gonna see how that goes. Not sure if it's gonna work out well or not, but we'll give it a try. Okay, not too bad. Got this chain here. It's actually kind of working out.
Good job, my love.
So, get it set here on the frame.
Yay!
Okay, so we got all these push rods out. One of them broke, as you can see there. But I was very pleased to get them out at all. And this one, you can see how thin it is. You can see that. It gets really thin. It's all eat up with rust. But they did come out. I was really, really pleased with that. I mean, they look like they would never come out. So those are some of the nuts and head bolts, head screws there. And then we got the head off. We've got it down in the tub soaking, along with the rocker arm assembly for the valve train, and we've got Marvel mystery oil in each cylinder, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for now. Put your hand in there. There's a lot of trash, a lot of rust in those cylinders, but we were very successful in getting it apart. Well, that's it for tonight. Pizza's here. Gonna go get it, have some dinner. Thanks for watching.